This meeting is being recorded.
In Chapter 11, we're going to look at synthesis. So we've seen many different reactions in Chapter 7. We saw substitution and elimination reactions, SN1, SN2, E1, E2. In Chapter 8, we saw addition reactions with alkenes. Then in Chapter 9, we saw some additional reactions with alkynes. Then in Chapter 10, we saw radical mechanisms. So we're going to try to pull this all together. And we're going to begin with the section that reviews one-step syntheses. So you can see in 11.1, we'll start with a review of single steps to form products. And then we'll expand on that. We'll look at transformations of functional groups, how we can change carbon skeletons with certain reactions. And then we'll review how we can approach these synthesis problems. In 11.5, we'll look at specifically retrosynthetic analysis of multi-step synthesis and how we can work backwards. And then in section 11.7, we will look at some tips for how to increase our success. So in section 11.1 in the textbook, there's a review of one-step syntheses. So only one step to go from your reactant to your product. So in these types of problems, you saw that you would only need to provide the reagent. So the starting material, the substrate, and then what goes over top of your arrow. So in this case, we could use Br2 to brominate this alkene, and we could use an inert or an unreactive solvent such as carbon tetrachloride. So you may see something like this with these reagents listed to perform this reaction. So in this scenario, there's only one step. So we will look at some problems in the textbook, 11.1 and 11.2, that will review all the reaction mechanisms that we saw in Chapter 8 and Chapter 9. And then we will build on those to perform multi-step syntheses. So we'll continue with 11.2 next time.